My name is Jordan Cogdill. My speech today is about how water affects the body. We've all went through this phase where you wake up one day full of energy, ready to roll, and 3 p.m. hits, and you crash. And the first thing of instinct that you grab is either caffeine or you blame a rough night of sleep. When in all retrospect, it could just be a glass of water that you're really missing. A research study was done that shows that 75% of people are actually chronically dehydrated, and they don't even know it. All right, so my speech today is going to cover a couple things that are involved in dehydration, how important they are to the body. The amount of water a person consumes has an impact on many things. Today, the strong points are going to be how it affects your everyday life, how it affects your mental health and cognitive function, and how it affects your physical performance, such as working out or working in general. The body is made up of water, and it impacts a lot of organs within the body that keep your body moving, keeping it functioning, working well, and being a highly functional machine. Statistics based that 73% of your brain and heart are made of water. 83% of the lungs are made of water. 78% of the muscles and kidneys are made of water. And same with skin, which includes 64%. Sufficient water intake is required for optimal functioning. Insufficient intake can stress kidneys and liver, which basically make it not have the ability to remove waste and toxin, which can cause long-term problems. Staying hydrated dilutes concentration of minerals in the urinary tract, which makes kidney stones less likely, and overall help flush bacteria from the bladder. Proper hydration helps protect the body from a wide range of common diseases and preventable health problems. It also helps with skin health. The elasticity of your skin is fairly improved by the more intake of water, keeping hydrated. And there were some statistics done that the long-term habit of drinking enough water every day is linked to a healthier life and wealth and fitness. While hydration has a big impact on physical health, it has an even bigger impact on mental health and how the body thinks about itself, you could say. Hydration has a direct impact on mental health, mood, and your cognitive functions. For instance, your brain is a very sensitive organ. Research shows that the fluid loss of 1 to 3% of your body weight can impact a huge range of a loss of function, which is very easily obtained by missing 1 glass of water every morning. The overall impacts include your memory, your focus, and your reaction times, as well as your mood and your concentration during work or everyday life. Dehydration has a documented effect on emotional well-being and mental health. Research has stated that many people experience irritability, bad moods, and difficulty concentrating during tough times. And they never understand that dehydration could be the cause of this effect. Dehydration is shown to affect daily cognitive functions. Fluid loss. One thing that people don't understand is that fluid loss causes your brain to pull away from your skull, which then has an impact that creates headaches and migraines, which is a fun fact that I actually learned during this speech. Now, with all those being stated, imagine that it goes a lot further than your physical life and your mental life. Let's talk about being active in every day, right? Imagine what happens when the body is asked to perform physical activity, like moving or working out. The effects, they no longer linger, and they're going to be exposed very quickly about what your body can no longer handle. With the lack of hydration, your performance is impaired by 2% of body weight. You have an overall loss of 5%, okay? Which can decrease your capacity of a workload by 30%, meaning you can't work 30% as much as you could if you were fully hydrated. In a controlled study, dehydration cut endurance in half from 120 minutes to 55 minutes based on the lack of hydration. And lastly, to this point, keeping the body hydrated allows it to control the body temperature. Your body has a built-in cooling system. It's called sweating. It basically prevents your body from overheating. It allows your body to sweat and build out certain heat that prevents heat exhaustion and heat stroke. All in all, hydration is a very important part of our life. It only affects your everyday life. It impacts your mental health, your cognitive functions, your moving. If you're an active individual, hydration is very key. It'll keep you healthy and moving better, become a better athlete in all aspects. In conclusion, hydration is more about quenching a thirst. It is more about keeping a healthy standpoint in your life, which allows your body to, being healthier you, allowing your body to think properly, stay in a good mood, keep your family happy, because your mood affects everybody else around you, so staying hydrated can put an impact on that, as well as your mental health and everything around. That's basically it for today, so thank you for listening, and I'm good to go.